If you're one of the millions of people in the UK receiving personal independence payment, your assessment process is about to undergo a major change. The Department for Work and Pensions has just announced they're planning to dramatically increase the number of face-to-face assessments for PIP claimants starting November 2026. Are you prepared for this shift? Will your benefits be affected? And what exactly does this mean for those with disabilities who've become accustomed to telephone or video assessments during recent years? Before I dive deeper into these critical changes that could affect your benefits, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss important updates. Let me break down exactly what's happening with PIP assessments. The Department for Work and Pensions has recently confirmed in their Pathways to Work, Reforming Benefits and Support to Get Britain Working Green paper that they're planning to significantly increase in-person assessments for both new PIP claims and for existing claimants whose payment awards are nearing their end date. This change is set to take effect from November 2026, giving claimants some time to prepare, but it represents a substantial shift in how assessments will be conducted moving forward. So what's prompted this change? The government hasn't provided specific reasoning in this announcement, but it comes as part of wider reforms to the benefits system. Minister for Social Security and Disability, Sir Stephen Timms, has stated that while the DWP remains committed to enabling a multi-channel assessment approach, the focus will deliberately shift toward increasing the number of face-to-face PIP assessments. Now you might be wondering, does this mean all assessments will be in person? The answer is no. In his statement, Sir Stephen confirmed that the DWP will continue offering consultations via telephone and video calls. He also emphasized that the feasibility of a paper-based assessment will always be considered in the first instance, for all cases. This means that if your condition can be properly assessed through your medical evidence and paperwork alone, you might still avoid an in-person assessment altogether. But what if you have a condition that makes attending a face-to-face assessment particularly difficult? Sir Stephen has addressed this concern as well. In his written response to Liberal Democrat MP Chris Coughlin, he explained that before any assessment invitation is sent out, consideration will be given to claimants who need a specific assessment channel due to their health condition or circumstances. This suggests there will be some flexibility in the system for those who genuinely cannot manage an in-person assessment. The minister added that claimants who can undertake any assessment type will be allocated to the next available appointment. However, he noted this can be changed if the claimant informs the DWP that a reasonable adjustment is appropriate in their circumstances. So if you receive an in-person assessment invitation but feel you need an alternative format, you should contact the DWP immediately to request a change. To ensure quality control, Sir Stephen confirmed that the department audits functional assessment service suppliers to verify that the correct PIP assessment channel type has been selected for each claimant. This provides assurance that claimants are routed to the most appropriate assessment type. But what remains unclear is exactly how these decisions will be made and what criteria will determine whether someone should have a face-to-face, telephone, video, or paper-based assessment. Many disability advocacy groups have expressed concern about this shift toward more face-to-face assessments. Some worry that it could create additional barriers for disabled people who struggle with mobility or find traveling to assessment centers physically or mentally challenging. There are also questions about how this might affect assessment outcomes. Will more face-to-face assessments lead to different decision patterns compared to other assessment formats? It's worth noting that Sir Stephen has also provided information about the requirements for health professionals who conduct PIP assessments. These professionals must be fully registered occupational therapists, nurses, physiotherapists, paramedics, doctors, pharmacists, or in exceptional cases, another registered healthcare professional with DWP approval. They must have at least 1 year of post-registration experience, pass a disclosure and barring service check, and have no sanctions attached to their registration, with certain exceptions. So what should you do if you're currently receiving PIP or planning to apply in the future? First, remember that these changes won't take effect until November 2026. so there's still time to prepare. If you're approaching a reassessment or planning a new claim closer to that date, be ready for the possibility of a face-to-face assessment. Make sure all your medical evidence is up to date and comprehensive, as good paperwork might still lead to a paper-based assessment without the need for an in-person meeting. If you have concerns about attending a face-to-face assessment due to your specific health condition or circumstances, be prepared to communicate these clearly to the DWP when the time comes. Remember that reasonable adjustments can be requested, and consideration should be given to your individual needs. This shift toward more face-to-face PIP assessments represents a significant change in how the DWP evaluates disability benefit claims. While some may prefer the personal interaction of an in-person assessment, others might find this change concerning, especially those who struggle with mobility or travel. Either way, understanding these upcoming changes now gives you time to prepare and advocate for your needs within the system. Have you experienced different types of PIP assessments? Which format worked best for you? Let me know in the comments below, and if you have questions about how these changes might affect your specific situation, drop those in the comments as well. If this information was helpful, please give the video a thumbs up so more people can find this important update. Don't forget to subscribe for more benefit news and guidance, and remember, while benefit systems may change, your right to appropriate support for your needs remains constant. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.